Promotional consideration paid for by the following.
Hello and welcome to Quick Shot Reviews, the dedicated movie channel for Cheap Shot Entertainment. Once again, I am your host Luke and you are the Cheap Shot Nation, and today we're going to be talking about the Suicide Squad movie from 2021. A kind of direct sequel to the film that came out a couple of years ago. The one that caused controversy with the portrayal of the Joker from Jared Leto. Is this film any better than that one, which I didn't care for? If you want to find out if this film is any better, in my opinion, maybe you disagree and then let me know, then join us for the main part of the video. But until then, make sure you click the subscribe button and like this video, as well as joining us on all social media, that is Twitter, Facebook and Instagram, all the social media that counts. Anyway, join us for the main part of the video. Suicide Squad was released in 2021 and was directed by James Gunn. Yes, the same James Gunn that directed Guardians of the Galaxy, and I think he directed an Avengers movie as well. Correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, there's definite elements of that here, and you can almost dot the characters as to who they line up to with regard to Guardians of the Galaxy. But this is based around the Suicide Squad, literally suicide of supervillains. They get accosted into doing the government's dirty work, and if they don't do it, they get their heads blown off, and that's pretty much all you need to know about this movie. Supervillains Harley Quinn, Bloodsport, Peacemaker, and a collection of nutty cons, including the Ratcatcher Part 2. Belle Reef Prison join super shady Task Force X as they are dropped off on a remote enemy-infused island of Corto Maltese to take out the enemy, so to speak. Margot Robbie returns and reprises her role as Harley Quinn, and she plays this very well. Idris Elba joins us as well as Bloodsport. John Cena joins the fray as Peacemaker. Joel Kinnaman plays Colonel Rick Flag, and Daniela Melchior plays Ratcatcher 2, as well as David Dashmanchian, I think I said that right, plays Polka Dot Man. Literally says what it is on the tin. He throws polka dots at people, and they do make a joke about this throughout the film as well. And of course, Sylvester Stallone is in there as well, playing King Shark. Hand. As well as Viola Davis playing Amanda Waller, who is the overseer, the overlord of Task Force X. Basically, this film came about because James Gunn was fired by Marvel Studios, and DC Studios swooped in and scooped him right up, which is why this has a lot of resemblance to the Guardians of the Galaxy films, and it really shows. This film is just an absolute blast. It's a hoot. It's a lot more violent than Guardians of the Galaxy, definitely. It is a DC film, which makes it ultimately a lot darker, but it is one of the most entertaining DC films I have seen for a very, very long time. There's comedy in there. Like I say, there's quite a lot of X-rated violence in there as well as the action, and you know, all the characters, and it's acted really, really well. All the characters are brilliant. You know, you actually feel like you care for them as they go through this thing where they have to do stuff, otherwise they die basically. And as we go on, more characters are added to the squad as other characters get taken out. So yeah, it's just a really fun movie. And like I say, you can take this movie, overlay it over Guardians of the Galaxy, and apart from a little few bits, you know, pretty much got the same thing. But this one is, you know, it takes the most out there supervillains. He doesn't pick the ones that we all know, Penguin and all that kind of stuff. Picks people like Polka Dot Man. You know, and it's brilliant. Engaging storytelling, like I say, comedy elements as well, and the juxtaposition with the 2016 release of Spirit Squad as well, making it move on in the timeline, and it does actually correlate to one of the comic books in the timeline of the Suicide Squad. So it works really well. The soundtrack's really good. I thought the trailer would have given away too much, but it didn't. It was just really good. It's rated R. We've just got, you know, kills and action and all that kind of stuff. It's got a few flaws, I will say that, but it is overcome by all of the other great things that I witnessed during the watching of this film, and I was very impressed by the intensity of it, by the cinematography, and like I say, the music goes on really, really well. So the 2001 version of Suicide Squad is ultimately, in my opinion, much better than the 2016 version. It's a bit light-hearted, and that's exactly what the 2016 version did not have any of. This one's got heart as well as everything else that makes a good superhero movie as well, borrowing a lot from the Marvel Universe, which again you can see through the direction of James Gunn. Should you go and see this film while it's still on in the cinema? Yes, go and see it if you can catch it during the last part of its run. But by the time this video goes up, it may be finished anyway. But yeah, if you can catch this film on any of the streaming sites that are available to you, then definitely watch it. It is well worth it. I will most likely be buying this on Blu-ray because it is that good. And yeah, it's just fantastic. So my final verdict is go watch this one. It is brilliant. One of the best superhero films I've seen in 2021. In fact, probably the best superhero film I've seen in 2021, because the only other superhero film that I can think of that's been released is Black Widow, which I did not care for. You can find my review of that on the channel as well. If you disagree with me, leave a comment in the comments section down below, or you can join us on Instagram, Twitter and Facebook and leave comments there as well. Only nice comments, please. Criticism is well accepted, but let's be nice, people. Let's be nice. If you agree with me, also leave a comment in the comment section down below, and don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Once again, you've been watching a Quick Shot Reviews for Cheap Shot Entertainment. I've been your host Luke. You are Cheap Shot Nation, and I will see you next time.